Welcome back, Kiss Army, to another episode of We Are One.
Hey, what's going on, Kiss Army? Welcome back to another episode of We Are One, where we have another day to shout it out loud. What we're going to be taking a look at today is this Ace Frehley The Space Cassette box set. Ace's work from 2009 to 2020. This is a limited edition Ace Frehley cassette tape box set. It was limited to 1,000, only available through MNRK Heavy. It's $60. I picked one up, and it is absolutely really cool. And we're going to take a look and go ahead and unbox these today. So you can see the packaging here. It's got Ace's classic two sides of the coin logo that he's had since like 2006 when his website originally launched. If you guys can remember that, how Ace's old website was. Then on the back here you have the collection of works in a release date order. And then you got some pictures of Ace. You even got an old Dynasty picture of Ace. And then you have the track listings on each album as they sequentially came out. And then of course you have right here, it says it's produced by Ace, which is really cool. And then on the front, it's a little tougher to see here, but you have silhouettes of Ace. So you have an all classic Ace silhouette from Kiss, you have a Spaceman silhouette, an Origins Volume 2 silhouette, and an Anomaly silhouette right there. So those are the silhouettes right there. And of course you have Ace Frehley, Ace's logo, which is just his name in a nice font. And then you have the Space Cassette box set 2009 with a lightning bolt in between in 2020. And of course the sides here are just black. So with that being the case, we're going to go ahead and actually open this. So it's a clasp here. So it's actually just a little Velcro slot here that you open. So we open that and you find in here a fold out. And you can't see it super clearly, but here you go. Ace has stars here. It's much easier to see this in actual person, but then there is also a UFO right up there. So with that being the case, it's actually a pretty lengthy fold out like that. And then you have Ace's box set here. And the interesting thing about this is each one of these are their different distinctive color. And then here at the bottom, we have, which we'll get into this first, you have a little kind of like a little thank you pack, I guess you could say, from Ace here. And it is a cassette style box, but inside it you get Ace picks. So you get the same picks that show up on the packaging, each of course with Ace's signature on the back. And then if you flip them over, you get to see the silhouettes corresponding to the correct album, which is actually pretty sweet. I've been debating on using these to play, but at this point I have not, because I got some other Kiss picks that I do use that I bought years ago. So that is what is in this, and this is just labeled the Space Cassette box set. Nothing else on the packaging, just some more stars that match this. So we'll go ahead and set that down, and then we'll get in here. We'll start off with Anomaly, since this is the first work that was released for this box set. And it's a pretty sweet color. It's broken up the same way it would be on vinyl, and it's pretty sweet because you see when you go ahead and open it up, you get to see in a nice silver font Ace Frehley Anomaly Deluxe Edition, which is awesome because this features Hard For Me, Pain in the Neck, and it also features the return of Space Bear. So that's pretty sweet. And then of course here, this is just the other side. This is side one of what you would get here. And it just shows you, so side A and side B. And I haven't played this one yet, but I have played a couple of them. Now inside here, you actually do get to see the same fold out you would have gotten, which is pretty sweet. So now, no, there is no Ace Anomaly poster, which normally folds out in the actual CD to this, but that is just listed right there. And of course here you do get to see Ace with his thumbs up, as well as his thank yous and his liner notes, which just keep going. And then at the other end, you get another picture of Ace, which is really awesome. So this is actually like super great of a little collector's edition. And I cannot wait to like actually go ahead and play all of these. Of course, I've got them on vinyl too, but it'll be nice to switch it up and throw a cassette in there every once in a while as well. So that does it for here with Anomaly. So we'll go ahead and set that one here to the side. And we will now pull out Space Invader, which comes in a nice yellow, kind of like a mustard yellow, retro 70s yellow vinyl. And it is really cool as well. Of course, you can see here right again. Oh, I'm gonna try that again. Now we're going to go ahead and pull out the Space Invader vinyl, which is really cool. It's got Ace's album art here, and then on the back you can see it's kind of like a vintage 70s mustard kind of yellow look. And then we'll go ahead and crack this open, and you can see the track listing here. And now we'll take a look at the actual cassette tape itself. This one I actually started to play. I wanted to hear the sound quality. Space Invader is one of my favorite Ace songs. It's really great. And so you can see it's very illuminating. So the way you have to see the track is you kind of have to hold it up to that light, which is kind of what you would expect from Ace with his love of silver. So it is really cool. There is no deluxe edition of this, obviously. So it ends with Starship, which was his instrumental track for that album. Now we'll go ahead and pull out the Space Invader liner notes. And this one is actually thicker than the other ones, it appears. And then you get to see, again, as you expect, all of the Ace liner notes, the couple of pictures of Aces to correspond with both sides. And then, of course, you can flip it over and you can see the rest of the tracks, the lyrics as well, which is really cool to see printed on the cassette. So just like you would see, very cool. And it is just another great little nice thing of Ace to do with the packaging, how it's not just empty with the cover jacket, it actually puts all of the liner notes in there for us. So it's very cool to see that. So that does it for Space Invader. Again, a great vintage color for it. And now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the next one. And now we'll pull out Origins Volume 1. This is Ace's first covers project. Very cool original album art you get. I like this a lot because it has what it would look like with the vinyl too, but since it's on a cassette, it really looks even more vintage. And this is a really nice blue. This is just an excellent color for Ace's first covers project vinyl. And we'll go ahead and take this out and check it out here. And you see Origins Volume 1. This one's much easier to read because this is more of a matte color. So it's actually much easier to see. That was side B, here's side A. And of course, this is just a standard version of this album as well, ending with Rock and Roll Hell. Now, what we have here also is Ace's liner notes, which just like they were with the last ones, you get to see all of the Ace goodness in here that you see in a CD insert. And of course, on the back side, you also get that picture of Ace's Les Paul and a couple more pictures of Ace with the liner notes as well in the track listing. So quite awesome to see. Another great addition to this packaging is how it's not just cassettes thrown in the box. You actually put some packaging into it, which Ace, very creative guy he is, very smart guy that he is, does this well. So we'll go ahead and set that one there. So now we have Spaceman here, which is, I think, my favorite Ace studio album since Trouble Walkin'. It is phenomenal. Ace's vocals are extremely good on this. So the silver here is great. It matches the silver suit you see on the front with Ace in that photo shoot that he did, which is absolutely stellar photo shoot. And of course you can see one of the Ace poses right there, which corresponds to one of our guitar picks. And then you see side B here, we have Wanna Go Bag, Mission to Mars, Off My Back, and Quantum Flux. So what that indicates to us is that this is just the standard version of this album, which there only was. So that is the reason for that. Again, this is really easy to read. And of course, the cassette does give off a nice shine metallic vibe. And it is really sweet to look at packaging wise. So that is now here. And we will once again, I'll show you guys the liner notes here. You get to see the studio, some shots from Ace. You get to see the track listings and who worked on the tracks. And then on the other side, you get to see some more of these pictures of Ace, which this is my favorite part of this one, is you get to see these alternate shots of Ace. And they are just super, super cool. One of the cool things that would have been good for Ace to get us to buy all of the editions of the vinyl is put a different one of these on each of the actual album logos, like for a Target one, for the Walmart one, for whatever, for the U1 music, E1, it would have been excellent to see. But despite that, it saves us some money probably. So here we go with the Spaceman one. We'll go ahead and set that aside here. And now we will take a look here at this last one, Origins Volume 2, which I prefer over Origins Volume 1. This tape, black, very cool. fits with Ace's darker palette of color choice here, and it is quite awesome. So here you see it is just a nice black tape, got a nice little bit of a shine to it, but still very easy to read with the gray writing. So it's very awesome. You know, she is listed on here. It says bonus track, but I believe that's included on every version of the album. So I wonder if Ace just threw it on at the end with Gene's band that he ended up hiring. So that is simply what we have there. We'll go ahead and pull out the liner notes for this. And you see Ace in the Dynasty outfit at first unraveling. And unlike the other ones, you only have the one picture of Ace, whereas this one has Ace's thank you notes and the inserts of written by the Kiss FAQ. Julie and Gil love the Kiss FAQ podcast. They are the only Kiss podcast I actually listen to regularly. And then, of course, on the back, you have more of Julian's writing. So it is a nice little packaging, nice little introduction about the album, and it is quite well done. So very, very cool to see Ace put out something like this, and I hope we get one for the rest of Ace's work, starting from the 78 solo album and going from there. But that wraps it up here. This is absolutely a stunning package. I highly recommend, if you are a big Kiss collector, to get your hands on this. It is absolutely stunning to see. And in terms of sound quality, these are actually really good sound quality. They sound great. I put one in, I cranked it up, and it sounds sonically a lot better than you would probably expect a cassette to sound. So it is well worth the money. So here is a look at everything that you get. And it, again, limited to 1,000. I believe they still have some in stock. I ordered mine the first day I saw it, but I believe there is a couple left in stock. But this is what you get, and it is very awesome. So be sure to let me know if you guys pick this up and what you think about it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, God gave rock and roll to you, and God bless you.